We now return to what I hope is where we left off. I had the recording software crash halfway through what would have been this episode, so it looks like... Okay, they're still on their way. They haven't made it yet. Okay, so we're set back just a little bit, but we'll just move on. So, a few things here. What was I going to do? Right. So, some of these people... actually, some of these people seem to be... Oh, did I... Okay, good. I was worried that I'd actually... I mean, I guess I could have just watched last episode to see what it was, but I was worried that some of this stuff hadn't been done. So we do have the beer garden out there, and we do maybe need another marketplace. Okay, that is something that I can do rather easily. Could probably do another one down here, to be honest, but I would have to move and or eliminate some things. We'll just leave it. Some of these people probably are out of range. Actually,
you can boss me around.
Seem to be well within range, so good. Now, is that potentially a problem here?
You reward our hard graft.
A little bit. Some of these are out of range, but that's okay. Maybe. No incidents can start in this building crew. Okay. I don't know. I feel like if they're not at 100%, that just leaves me open to the newspaper deal. Anyway, so whilst we're waiting for these guys to head on over, let's head on over as it is. And I do have a little bit of building material already that I can get going. So the whole deal here is 100 farmers. Right. Okay. So we'll just start with laying this out a little bit. Again. And what was I at? 5 or 6? I can't remember. I think here, and then we make the center. Yeah, okay. So then I'm gonna start doing this, kind of copying the idea from the previous city, just a little bit, compacting it a little bit more, so we don't have the double road thing going on. Then did I want this central yeah, okay. So then we do like this, and this becomes the central plaza, which is perhaps where I will put my palace grounds and or something else. I don't actually know how big the palace gets, but we can just make this a nice administrative center or something anyhow. And then, well, it won't work that way actually. So we're going to have to do this. Okay. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and lay out some blocks, as well as get the bridge over here. Okay, so my patterning for this is going to be opposites with this corner. And in fact, I might not even want my residences down this far. It's going to go something like this. And now... Okay, where did I have... So, a few things. I was anticipating where I was going to have, like, museum stuff. And I think I'll just take out a large... or museum and zoo stuff. So I think I'll take out a large section there. Is that going to be... Oh, yeah. So what we'll actually do is something like this. And then take out this. That should be enough, right? Maybe not. That actually now looks smaller than even the previous So maybe I'll want to... How did I do this before? I think maybe it was this way, and then... That's the same size. That's the same size, isn't it? It's a little bit bigger. Okay, well, we'll keep it. Rid of that one. Okay. I think... Okay, and then now we got to do the marketplace, which could actually go here. Now I'm actually going to be trying to keep the circle in mind. So it'd actually be better if it kind of went down here, although we'd be missing out. So like here, I think here is probably the best coverage. Okay, so we put this down, and I guess it doesn't really matter which way is the front because they are the same. Okay, and then we begin by filling... Oh, okay. Right. Well, one way to fix this is just to remove that road as well. Now this might not be the best way to do this, just because I could add some things in there. Oh, right, damn it. Okay, well, we've at least got some of that started.
Are you permitted to serve one such as I?
No, because I'm already... We're already at 100%, so I'm going to say no.
Some people fish.
All of my
Others disturb the
ships
water.
are gone, which reminds me now, because of quests like that, I was actually
an influence bonus.
going to create some of those. And did I... Are we...
Awaiting new horizons.
Okay, we got some rubber. Okay, well, we're just going to let this do whatever. Yeah. Now, I also noticed that
What a jolly,
I could come out
jolly
here.
surprise.
Okay, it's not you. One of these guys has more...
God scourges those with something to hide.
Okay, well, it changed. Oh boy. Massive self-repair and movement speed. Now that would be a good one to have. So much money. But I have a lot of money. Anyway, let's just go back here. Okay, well. Oh, wait, I don't actually need... Okay, never mind. I don't actually need... I do need wood for the warehouse.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
There we go. Okay.
Fleet
Let's
ready?
make sure they all go to the correct warehouse. Right. So, right about here. Yeah, right about there. That's where I want that. And then we can preemptively, I guess, get started. Oh, these are improved with electricity. Okay. Okay, well, this will require a little bit. I can push it back, though. I mean, it's going to require some time to plant trees, is the only thing. Let's put that down. I'll do something like that. Only 99%,
What brings
huh?
you here, master?
What is that noise? Are we witnessing some attacks? No? I would like you to actually move up. Okay. Well, it'll take some time.
Guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Fuck, guys, come on. Harbor Master attractiveness increase. Plus a lot of money.
A tiny crack of light.
Okay, I'll take it, but we're gonna have to wait until those ships get built, which is gonna be a bit, right? Yeah, hopefully by the time they are built, we'll have plenty of
The
time
people
to get in there.
celebrate your leadership.
Okay. I feel like there's a lot more I could be doing with that, but man, this game is going to take us forever. Cape Trelawney. Going to take us forever just to do the main island, so I have no ambition to make a much larger one. Well, okay, yeah, but... will that... it's got to replant the forest? Oh, I think it just stopped because it couldn't find a way to take wood anywhere, but now that there's a place to deposit the wood, it doesn't need... I don't know. We'll have supplies here in a minute.
You can rely on us.
Now, this island already has hops, so this doesn't actually help me. I'll just keep it here anyway.
Make sail! I...
So I'm going to try a little bit of planning. I'm not going to try and get bogged down in the planning,
Halyard, sheets
but
and braces.
I want to be able to build my industries around warehouse trade union complexes. So
Coordinates
when I set
plotted.
up a major industry, I will try and set it up surrounding a warehouse with a trade union right next door so I can use these people. Okay, well, you will sit there for a moment whilst we unload the
Ready
rest
the
of it.
ropes.
Get up here.
Good and ready.
Make sail!
Controls are so finicky in this game. Either that or it's just
On our way.
my mouse is dying.
Keep her constant.
Alright. So now that we got that, we can finally get that going.
Ready for a challenge.
Only a little bit more there. So now we need to get a little bit more. So 5, okay, so we need 15 more houses at our current level. At our current level.
We make the best of what we have.
Let's actually get a fish. Now, I mean, I hate this shoreline, but I do kind of want to get the fishing and all that away from the main area here. Possibly even putting it on this side. Putting it down here. Now, because we got bricks here, I think this will be an early industrial development. Maybe it should actually be my little pastoral island instead. I could put some pastoral stuff out here. I mean, I've got so much area on this island. I just want to keep it somewhat compact. But I mean, brickworks out here, we're kind of close to some other things, but not a lot of other things. Well, rather than having to put down a warehouse right now, I'll move all this stuff later. Good grief.
Aye.
Can we trade any more of this? Hardly. But I don't know. Part of me is a little discouraged to spend a lot of time building up yet another, what should be capital city. But because that was kind of what the Bright Sands was supposed to be, right? We
The
were supposed
festival
to
has ended.
spend a lot of time doing that. But I think
The festival has ended.
maybe we'll just focus on a lot of this stuff.
Your city has grown uglier. Your city has grown uglier.
Let's see how much that brings in. Should probably just already anticipate doing a fire station. In fact, they fit pretty well. This covers... Okay, if I actually make this a little bit further down here, it's hard to see. This area is so big. So if I put it down here, this will cover most of the southwest quadrant. That would do better. I'm just trying to... Actually, that would be better, because then we're not wasting space over here. This covers... Well, now we're getting overlap up here. Okay. I'm going to say we'll be fine if we do it here. But now I need to look at my roads. I mean, it's not a big deal if they don't fit, because I do end up actually needing to have some gaps in here so that I can have decorations. Can these be... Yeah, okay. Now this is based on happiness, apparently. 61 farmers? Okay. Well, to sort of catch up where I was...
Just say the word.
To catch up with where I was, I am going to send a small fleet.
Attention
Actually,
for the
let's...
Admiral.
Oh boy. I didn't apparently get the opportunity to completely empty the hold. I'm going to take a few of you guys,
Awaiting orders.
and we're going to go do this rag and bone man and sail over here. I think I'll also take this one.
I've uncovered a meaty opportunity. That's it. Give me some peace.
Okay, what's your quest? Deliver soap. Okay. Let's go to the new world. No, it's the old world. But it's got to be over here. Do we have 32 soaps? Oh, we got plenty of soaps. I've got no one to send it. Ah, damn it. Hopefully we can hang on to that for a minute. I mean, I guess I could go back to here and send these guys
Welcome
back.
to Trelawney, graveyard to thousands, the gift that keeps on giving. What your Queenie wants is a diving bell. I could, lease you my prototype.
Sure.
Being a prototype, I will ask you to sign a waiver for your life before you use it.
Okay. So that was enough to
If
get my
it please
stuff.
an
Ready for a
all-powerful
challenge.
deity to place me on the throne, it shall certainly please you.
Okay, I think I'm going to send these guys back.
You reached a new milestone.
I'm leery of doing so without an escort,
Attention for
but
the
I also don't
Admiral.
want to send all of my fleet. But we will need some fleet, I think, in
Ship
both of these
constructed.
places. Oh, good. Well, so, okay. These guys have to go now and
Ship
do an escort
constructed.
quest. Let's head back to Cape Trelawney. Okay, I'm just going to send you
Fleet
guys
ready.
back to go to another region. That's a lot just to bring back soap. And then, okay, so we were over here now. So now we've got this quest to dive at this location to test our new orange Pico. Before we do that,
I
though,
scratched
they're
and scraped for this.
equipped in Salvager increases scrap amount. Diving bell rarity increases chance of finding rare items. Excellent. That is actually what I want.
New orders.
Usable in town halls. Movement speed, cargo speed in steamships. Oh, no, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. I almost sold the damn ship. Now this is highly expensive, but also steam engines. We can send these back. Yes. Let me.
Something for nothing.
Wait.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Before you go all the way. God. Okay, we'll meet in the middle.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Where are you? Actually, okay. I'm going to drop these. I'm going to have you pick them up.
New orders.
I'm going to have you come over here now. Boy, they chug, 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 don't they? Okay. And you are going to go over here and meet them.
Hold
And
the
then you are
crane.
going to do a dive.
Do you think
Good.
I got this far by throwing stuff away? Bring that rubbish to me. I'll polish it up.
Begin the turn.
As we do. We'll meet up in here, I guess.
Dug up more than bones? Not half bad, eh? I can turn around your junk so long as I get to keep the odd smidge
Aye.
of gimcrackery.
Okay, you're going to come here.
Tired of coming back
Attention
up with
for the
nothing
Admiral.
but scrap, I can point you to the good stuff for a reasonable fee.
Sure.
Watch
Okay.
out for the octopuses. They like to keep all the good stuff under wraps.
You can rely on us.
Go grab that. Okay. Now you
Stations.
guys can go. I don't think we're going to get back in time for this.
Aye.
Okay, so transmute, huh? Oh. Is that how you... What? Oh. We also have this. Will give me... Interesting. Select an invention to transmute. Cost 10 and 5 bars. Okay. Okay. I didn't see this the first time round, see? So, when I had done this before...
Archibald Blake commissioned the Queen a balloon. Then he realised it was all a lot of hot air.
Right, I did this before and I just straight up sold him the scrap, so now that I know I can actually do something with it... Steamships. Map of a rebel incursion. Treasure hunt. Starts a quest to find a sunken treasure. Oh, okay. Interesting. God, that's highly expensive. So I could just straight up buy the steel and make all these
New orders.
goods. How did I do this? It's through this menu only. Okay, well, that's a whole other thing I'm going to have to deal with at some point. So there's this, and we are now surrounded by Vasco Oliveira. So why don't we go do that, I guess,
Fleet ready.
since there's nothing else really to do. And I could build a church up here, but that... Okay, that will take brick, but does it take people? This is going to be another situation where if I maybe maybe stick it in a
I have learned
place
a great deal about trade from you.
like here. I can build another one on the opposite side. So here might make some coverage. That's not what I wanted. So I can build this, but again, okay, it doesn't take people. And even if it did, I have excess. So we can just straight up put this down.
When a queen asks you to do something...
Okay. Well, before we head off that direction, we need to start taking care of their needs, or we're about to be in some trouble with their happiness and with their
A new commission.
rebelliousness. Okay, so now you're good to go. You will stay here as this area's
The festival has ended.
things. We need a pier, 2 depots,
Your city has
a harbor
grown
master
uglier.
office. Oh boy. Increases overall storage area. Okay, so clearly we'd want that to be like next to this, which would actually be good. It would allow me to cover up some of this. We're going to need a pier. That's not on this. But I can put that out and then build to it, so that's fine. We'll need steel and windows and all sorts of stuff. So we got more than soap to bring back, it looks like. I mean, I could literally develop this to make my own. But boy, that's going to take a lot of effort. So obviously we're going to have
I say
to...
you're not the first to pay old Nate for these coordinates. I only hope we are the first to find what's down there.
We're about to find out.
I am Vasco Oliveira. I conduct the solemn and discreet business of none other than King Juao of Akaroa. That's La Corona to the place. We have come only to pay our respects beside the grave of a once great empire.
It's obvious why they're here. It's the same reason we're here. For the emblematic power that scepter will give whoever owns it. But we can't afford a war with La Corona, feeble though they may be, so I'm afraid you'll have to rely on wits to beat this Oliveira to it.
Well, on the one hand, that's good news, I suppose, because it means that we might not have to make a mega fleet again. Of course, I will just
Watch out for
dump
the
into
octopuses.
a...
They like to keep all the good stuff under wraps.
I'll just dump into a Zerg again.
Aye.
Alright, so if you guys could actually get off of that so that I can
Aye.
dive here. We'll see what we can find. What does she do? Just the scrap amount increases. Very nice, though.
Could this be? This is the journal of my father's strategist, Nadaski.
Okay.
This waterlogged log is
boy.
in a terrible state. Did you not bring any art restorers with you? He may have been on the winning side, but father always said Admiral
Stations.
Nadaski's carelessness had meant the scepter being lost to the waves.
Alright. Well, so we got options now. I can do things such as continuing to explore this part of the map. I can do things like, you know, come back here and buy his stuff. We're never going to make it back. We're never going to make this back in time. Not unless I split up. I guess I could do that. I could split up a couple, and they could maybe bring some soap in. The first time I did this, in the lost recording. I don't think it was soap. I think it was something I was actually able to bring rather quickly. So that is unfortunate. But anyway, so
Life is so-so.
yeah, we need to get these guys hippin' and hoppin' and happy. So I need to figure out where I'm going to.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Oh, you bastard. So right. Oh fuck.
Something like this?
Before we leave here, I need to.
Mine is a life.
I was actually considering getting rid of some of that. Now, oh fuck. Yeah. It was it these guys? Resource cannot be unloaded. Storage is okay. Now maybe I didn't. I don't know. I did something over here. I clearly need to buy more. So that goes up, and then this will go up to 55. Whoa, not that much. That might still not be enough. But any more we can get to.
Your
Alternatively,
ship has
I could just
returned from its voyage.
tear these down, and I know I can keep these people happy. Except for the beer, apparently. That's probably not going to be enough either. I don't know. I wanted to ignore this, but the game's just not going to let me. It's going to penalize me for not doing
Fleet ready?
enough. I suppose we could just buy soap from somebody. Okay. Do I even want to know, or is this going to be something that...
From this bright moon,
Yes.
and yet, even with
Photography.
aid, I fear it shall not be enough.
Still not entirely sure what these are good for, seeing as how I don't get rewarded.
Rapture! Rejuvenation!
Okay, well maybe I lied.
The
Public
festival has
moorings.
ended.
Right. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to be here anyway, coming back
City
and
has
forth,
grown
because I'm
uglier.
gonna need to still round up whatever's left in all of my islands and stuff. Oh, yeah, it was on this island because I used this little guy to go bring it. He wanted like
Do
rubber or
this for
something.
me. See? There's only a few things I remember were better when I was young.
Perfect. I can do that with ease.
Done?
Okay, and just like that. All right, so
I'm feeling really proud.
okay. No. So, yes, we start over once again, but this time I'm going to hopefully put a little bit of effort into this one to make it stand out. And I don't actually know that that's true, but I'm hopeful that we will be able to actually do things like, get the university, get the museum and the palace. I don't know what any of that looks like, so I don't know how big of an area it is compared to like a zoo. I imagine it's modular, like some of these other buildings. That's kind of the big point that this game decided to make, modular buildings. So we'll just keep going little by little, but I would really love if I could just focus purely on this island and this island alone, and then that way I don't have to worry so much about going back all the time, and we can just kind of focus fire down and get these things going. Because if I want to include that, my God.
You mind? I don't need the board telling me who's on.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Even more stuff. Okay, we're here. Okay, you. Pick up. We need 32 soap. Okay, and did somebody...
New orders, Admiral.
Some of you... Yeah, you. God damn it. Okay, so
Stations.
all of you now can go to Cape Trelawney. I now have steam engines, which means you have a tractor, which means there's a crap ton more wheat where that came from.
Your city has grown uglier.
Apparently they don't like that. What? Why? Oh, it's just the shadow. Okay, I was wondering what that was about.
Your city has grown
This
more
has no
beautiful.
fuel. Criminy. Well, so much for idyllic pastoral. If it's telling me that adding fields makes my place uglier. Yeah, okay. I also blueprints for a fuel station. What's the production chain for that? Okay, now we need railways to bring. Okay, this is where this crap is. Yeah, and then the tooltips were telling me something about how like I can get a certain amount of rails to an oil yard and just all sorts of crap. I don't know. It's going to get intense if I start doing that. But I feel like in our new island, that's kind of how. Excuse me. That's kind of how that's going to go.
I'm missing particular materials.
Okay, well, maybe I'll want to open these up so we start producing glass again for windows, especially
Always
if we're going to need
hard
them.
to pick up where you leave off. Oh, of course, silly me.
All right. Okay. Well, that'll keep going. Gotta watch my money, though. Gotta watch my money. So did we actually get rubber? Did they finally drop that off? A little bit. Are they actually using it? It does appear so. Fantastic. Good. Okay. So at least they'll have bicycles. That'll hopefully keep them happy. We're not done yet because this quest is going to make me do this. I just rolled my eyes really hard. Well, we'll come back to it. It's not an essential quest. We're not timed on it. Right now, my concern is coming back and making this, which I don't think I'm going to do. But we will find out next time, and hopefully the recording stays this time. I will see you next time.